Hey, Jim, you're on mute. If you could take that off and then ask your question, and then we'll go to Simon Stone and Mike McGrath. I'd like to do that, yeah. Sorry, Jim.
Yeah. Jurgen, in relation to the game there tonight, it was a game full of chances in terms of the attacking front, but defensively not the best in terms of mistakes on either side. But one thing was noticeable, you had an awful lot of joy with early crosses into the box there tonight, and especially the goals came from that.
Yeah, you can imagine you have to. All football games are obviously different, and first and foremost, if a defensive line makes a mistake, it's probably most of the time forced by the opponent. So both teams played I thought, a good game. We were better tonight, and so we won the game. We caused them more problems. That's why we won the game. But first and foremost, I have to say that the start of the game tonight was better because we had to adapt to a few things. They had an overload on the wings. We didn't react quick enough on that. That's how we conceded the goal. But when we did that, then we won the game, and that's first and foremost the most important thing, because you only can create chances from wherever when you play good football, and that's what we did. So being 2-1 after half time, and all the goals, the set piece to the second goal was obviously absolutely great. And we just did what we have to do. We used their system, or we tried to use it. So in the back of the midfielders, and that's how it is. They are offensively incredibly strong, but if you are flexible, you can at least cause them some problems. And we were flexible. Midfield for front line, passing game out of the last line became better and better. And so we played a good game. You can't decide these games early all the time, especially not against United. And so we have to fight until the end, but who cares? It's we got it, and so all good.
Simon Stone, followed by Mike McGrath, and that's the end of the hands as it stands. Simon.
Congratulations on the win, Jurgen. Could you just tell us what the situation was before the game, in the build-up to the game, with the bus that got stuck, and what happened around getting you to the game? It was a bit chaotic outside.
No, we were not really aware of that. We got information. Something happened to our bus, to our extra bus, so we had to change the bus. But that was before we were in. So our ride to the stadium was completely fine. The police did an incredible job. I'm not sure if, honestly, to be honest, if they were needed, but they were there, and so we didn't recognize any trouble or whatever. We just heard about it, that there was something, but didn't disturb us or our preparation or anything.
Mike McGrath, and that's the end of the hands up as it stands. Mike.
Hi, Jurgen. Just the fact that you can get to 69 points now, which could well be enough for the top four. It looks like it effectively could be in your hands with goal difference. Does that make a big difference to the way you approach these last games, and how important is that?
Well, look, the good thing is that we anyway play always to win the game. You just didn't see that too often this season. That's a little bit of that, but that's more our problem than yours. But we don't have to change that approach. Now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I can't hear you anymore, but I remember the question.
69 points.
So, yeah. So, look, the only thing we can do to get to the Champions League is to win all our games. The only thing what changed last night with the result is that means if we win all 4 games, then it will be. So that was not the case before. And so that's the only thing what changed. Apart from that, because it was clear since weeks what we have to do. That's why the 2 draws against Leeds and Newcastle with conceding goals in the last minute felt so much like a defeat. But yeah, so that's it. So for us, And I know for supporters, journalists, all these kind of things, it means now, yes, they won against United, and now going to West Brom and stuff like this. When we are not like this, thank God. West Brom plays an exceptional second of the season, obviously. It was really close. It was tough for them, but really close. They played some really good football. And they are not completely free of pressure. So that means that can lead to anything. So we take it game by game. Tonight, we're good enough to win it. And on Sunday, we have to be good enough to win the next one. And that will be really difficult as well.
Thank you. Sam Wallace, followed by Simon Peach, and that's okay. The rooms. Sam first.
That's right. With Sadio Mane at the end, didn't catch your answer to that question.
Sadio Mane, I think you're asking about. Sorry, Sam, it's gone on mute again.
Okay.
I think Sadio Mane you're asking about, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, they can hear you.
No, he cannot hear me.
Yes, they can. They can.
Okay. He looks at me. You can you hear me?
Yes.
No. He shakes his head.
They can hear you, trust me, they can hear you.
No, he says he cannot hear me.
He can't hear you, but everyone else can.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's funny then. Now he left.
Don't worry, like Celebrity Squares. You can answer the question he's asking about Sadio Mane, and we'll go to Sadio.
Yeah. So yesterday I made a late decision in training, really late, and changed Diogo for Sadio. And my players are used to that. I explained that, but I didn't do that yet. Probably whatever. And in that moment, I remembered it again. So yes, Sadio was obviously slightly angry, but that's all.
Okay. Final question, Simon Peach.
Sorry for that game of mute tennis. What could you just explain just how big that result is, and how did it feel to win at Old Trafford for the first time?
I say that I like the timing. To be honest, I would say we needed it tonight the most, pretty much, and so we did it. And yeah, but I know it's very tricky. That's why it took so long until we did it. But it was. I think tonight was really deserved against the team in form. Was really deserved tonight, and so I'm really pleased with the way we played. We had difficult moments in the game, but we overcame them, and that makes a good result usually. If you finish your own situations off, not all of them. If you deal with all the setbacks in the game, is the goal you concede, the penalty you don't get, all this kind of foul you don't get, all these kind of things. If you do that, then you are on a good way to win a football game.
Fantastic. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.